I fought with every single fibre of my being. There was nothing to lose and life to gain.
He took care of me too, in an environment where I didn't know I needed to be taken care of.
Who do you think deserves to win Game of Thrones?
I want my woman to sit on the throne. And, Drogon be right behind her, because basically that's me.
They're like, we really don't think she's gonna make it.
We've had so many scares.
Emilia Clarke's career was taking off with Game of Thrones. The actress now says she was hiding a secret.
It was just like, no, this isn't even a question. That's not happening. That's not an option.
Very sad because we almost lost her numerous times. Emilia, I love you. So sorry I wasn't there for you.
I just didn't want to be a bother.
I walk in and I'm like exhausted and I have my bags and I'm really tired. And from the other side of this enormous lobby, I hear, "Wifey!" And this huge Hawaiian man comes bounding over to me, picks me up and genuinely gets me in like a rugby tackle.
I don't take for granted where I came from. My mom worked like three jobs when I was in high school. It was tough and because it just couldn't make ends meet.
So I put on this little fluffy pink polka dotted sock, and then I walked out and she started laughing so hard.
The camera got to see your bum and I got to see a really pink fluffy sock.
He was so kind and considerate and cared about me as a human being. He took care of me too, in an environment where I didn't know I needed to be taken care of.
I just love that she just brings on that fire. She has it inside of her. She, evokes that spirit.
Suddenly get this unbelievable pain that felt very much like an elastic band around my brain.
Then I started to feel incredibly ill, kind of crawled to the bathroom, and for whatever reason, I knew I was being brain damaged. I was trying to move my fingers and my toes and trying to think about my feet and think about my legs and make sure they were still working. It was a purely instinctive thing. I felt incredibly scared, but I fought, basically. I fought with every single fibre of my being. There was nothing to lose and everything, and life to gain. It's completely alienating and entirely frightening and leaves you feeling profoundly alone because no one can see it, no one can understand it.
You just want people to think that you can do the job that they gave you because, my God, there's 20,000 other women who can do it as well. So showing any weakness is frightening.
That was actually a horrible experience because me and Emilia are very close. It was hard because you're hurting your friend.
I just didn't want to be a bother. They had to wake me up to say, listen, we have to put you into open brain surgery. We have to cut your head open and save your life. I wasn't prepared to make it. It was in that moment I asked them to just let me die.
That she just brings on that fire. She has it inside of her.
And I had invested so much of my hopes and dreams and wishes for myself, for my family. I'd put so much into that not living to see it just wasn't an option.
We've had so many scares, and very sad because we almost lost her numerous times.
I knew that I had to tell this story because I wanted people who were suffering from it to know that this is also what brain injury looks like and that you can do it.
She's so brave and helping the world and trying to raise awareness. I love her to bits, and she's here and she's going to do great things with it and teach the world.
What we're doing with Same You is that we are trying to shine the light on recovery. Without Game of Thrones, without a loving, supporting family, I wouldn't have been able to navigate my way through. And I wasn't a single mum with 3 kids and 2 jobs, so I wasn't tested in that way. You need support.
Every time I come to England,
I go crazy when I see her.
He's one of those incredibly rare people who their personalities and their spirit is as big as he is.
I was hanging out with a friend of yours who
Yes.
had a little message for you that we wanted to play for you.
My man!
happy birthday, Emilia. I love you.
It's the fight part of me that I think is probably the strongest. To prove yourself wrong, to prove other people wrong, that you are strong enough to do it, you're capable of overcoming this.